All right, hi, I'm Mark Domes, part of the Arts Are Alive committee here in Webster City, speaking with Jessica. Jessica is from North Carolina, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself a little bit by answering my first question, which is, how did you become involved with public art?
I got into public art through my time in studying sculpture at East Carolina University. I'm wearing the shirt. And at first I wanted to be a painter like a lot of artists, and I discovered sculpture and I just became addicted. And once I realized that public art was a part of sculpture, that was really exciting to me.
Where do you do most of your work?
I did most of this work in graduate school, also at East Carolina. And a few months ago, I joined a co-op makerspace in my town, because once you graduate, you lose access to the studio. So I've been getting to know their little studio, and it's been really great. And I modified her so that she would fit better on an outdoor pad at that space. So it was nice to work on this piece in multiple different locations. Perfect. Yeah, one more time on the other hole too. Perfect. Good job.
Important question for us with Arts Are Alive is, how did you get to come from North Carolina to Webster City, Iowa to display in the park for Arts Are Alive?
Well, I was accepted into the show, which was a big surprise. And I remember I didn't actually think I would be accepted, because to me in North Carolina, Iowa seemed like a far way away. And when I got the email, especially during this crazy time, I still wondered if it was a good idea to come all the way out here, but I decided that it was. And I have a sister who allowed me to stop in Kentucky on my way, so the drive wasn't quite as bad because I had somewhere to stay.
All right, good. Do you have a favorite medium that you most like to work with?
I really love casting metal, which is this aluminum piece right here, and then also forging steel, which is how you get the curved lines on the steel for the base here. So combining those two is really interesting, and not a lot of people do combine those two, but I enjoy doing it.
Who is the subject of this sculpture?
This is a portrait of my mother. So it's been very interesting to have her travel along with me on this journey. When it was originally displayed, there was a video in the back of her head that played home videos of Christmas time when we were younger, and she was the mom. And so when you walked into the room, because it was an indoor piece, you kind of heard the Christmas songs or whatever, and you saw her face being really happy, and that's where the whole nostalgia title came from.
And the last question I have for you today is, do you have a theme that runs through your work?
My theme is empathy. I wrote my thesis on it, and I use facial expressions, realistic facial expressions, to cause viewers to hopefully have a reaction and consider how, when we see other humans, how do we react to their emotional energy. And I feel like we need that reminder these days and always, that we need to be looking at other people and what they might be going through.
All right. Well, on behalf of the people in Webster City and the surrounding area, and especially those who like public art, we want to welcome your piece to Arts Are Alive in West Twin Park, and thank you for the journey you made from North Carolina up here. Your piece will be on display for the next year, so people will be able to see that, and wish you safe travels back home.
Thank you so much.